as always, top of the morning, Patriots. Thank you for 820,000 subscribers on this channel. Y'all are the good ones. You know, in a world this screwed up with all the stuff going on, y'all are the ones that are still not lost your heads, and you're still here, and I really appreciate you that. I'm going to talk to you today like a good friend, like an uncle, like a dad that actually gives a crap about your life. There's a brand new trend that is the worst one we've ever seen. And it's taken over social media, and it's taken over online video games. And this trend is called sextortion. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically where you start playing these video games and they get to know you over these times. They play video games with you, or they go into a live chat inside of something like Instagram or something like that, and they get you to send lewd pictures. Once you do, they're pretending to be a teen girl the whole time. They're pretending to be somebody you might know, or somebody you know that, you know, a friend of a friend. Once you swap those pictures, they hold you ransom. Just recently here in my home state of Mississippi, a 16-year-old boy got caught up with one of these scammers pretending to be a dadgum teen girl. They got the pics from this boy, and they then held him ransom for $1,000 and said, if you don't pay us up, you're gonna get this sent to your family, your friends, your school, you name it. Well, the boy spent the next 2 hours between like midnight and 2 a.m. trying to explain, I ain't got the money. And they said, well, we're gonna just release everything. After just pleading and begging to, avoid shame. You know how it is when you're a teenager. The boy said, I'm just gonna kill myself over this stuff. And the scammer, as if it wasn't evil enough what they were doing, the scammer replied, just go ahead and kill yourself because your life is already over. The IP address was a hacker that got traced to Nigeria. Now hear me loud and clear on this, y'all. My kids go to a small little Christian school down here in Mississippi where you think everything is fine. If we have problems with it, if we have parents at our school that I know have no clue whatsoever what their teenagers are doing online, who they're talking to, what they're looking at, they got no clue whatsoever. If we have that going on, I can't even imagine what's going on in the rest of the country. You know, it's just, it's a question I gotta ask you, are we awake yet? Because this boy is dead, and the whole thing was a scam. It's like the power of shame in the teenage years is really like a nuclear bomb. Who's talking to these kids about this side of life? You know, we spend all this time worrying about gender affirmation at schools and making sure everybody's self-esteem is doing good while they're at school, when 99% of the other problems are actually killing our kids. You know, I love that my boys and all their friends actually watch these videos, and some of them actually started to come to me for advice on life. I'm going to change this little town over time, over the years, I promise you that. The biggest reason I'm telling y'all this is the United States has become a place where entertainers and athletes are mistaken for people of importance. I have needed a doctor many times in my life. I need a farmer every day, a mechanic, a plumber. Our kids need real teachers to teach them about this stuff that's going to kill you. Don't ever underestimate your job or your impact, because I've never needed a pro athlete or a Hollywood actor for anything, but I need all these people I just aforementioned. Oh, Grandpa, tell me about them good old days, right? I mean, back in my day, you had to hope somebody's old man had a Playboy or something like that. I remember being 10 years old, on a story, 10 years old, my friend brought his old man's Playboy to the bus stop, and I was convinced that my Southern Baptist deacon father was omnipresent when I was 10 years old, that he'd pop out of a tree or a manhole cover if he saw me opening that dadgum magazine, I promise you. So I came up with a plan, and my plan was to ride my bike as fast as I possibly could past him. He'd hold open the centerfold of the naked lady, and I would just be able to glance. That way I had an alibi if my old man popped out of nowhere. I'm dead serious. You know, after seeing the centerfold, I feel like I had a whole lot more questions than answers. You know, but in all seriousness, y'all, parents need to stop avoiding these kind of conversations with your kids. Hell, if you can't, send them Buddy Brown videos. I'll talk to them. My own boys are 12 and 13. I tell y'all all the time. And so I had them both read this article about the boy. I showed them cause and effect and where it starts. Nothing's deletable in society anymore, but we got to teach our kids that no mistake is worth ending their life over, ever. And whoever this SOB on a keyboard is over there in Nigeria, I really, really hope they airdrop him to his daddy's hunting ranch and give him complete immunity for whatever happens to him. You know, when you grow up in the country, you learn really well, like I have, how to look out for snakes. That's what this video is about, is me telling y'all where the snakes are. God bless you. Be sure to subscribe. Be good.